enough to speak back to them. I don't know. But they was hating. And they've been treating me like shit ever since. So y'all be kind. Be kind to us pretty girls. We out here struggling.
I'm not fucking playing. There ain't fucking funny, Tammy. Don't start laughing. Just who you want it first? Take your shoes off, because I got to take you.
Y'all, this lady, she's suffering. She is suffering so bad from pretty privilege, you guys. And her post went viral on TikTok a few days ago. So,
Child, let's watch this video together while I make some commentary because no, let's just watch together.
It is. I said the shit. It's real.
All
Pretty
right,
privilege is real. It is. I said the shit. It's real. I have seen people gravitate towards me, and then all of a sudden, like, compliment me on my eyes, my skin color, my hair, whatever. Right. So it's real. People do actually, I guess, treat me differently because of it. Now, because of it, the different treatment is not always good. Okay.
And the way her facial expressions are, like, first I thought she was trolling. She really believes this. With that smirk on her face, she honestly and truly believes what she is saying.
Okay. Sometimes the treatment is negative and it's bad. So because of the color of my skin, because of the color of my eyes, because of my hair texture, I get hated on. So I'm gonna need you people who
Listen to what she says because of the texture of her hair, color of her skin, and the color of her eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman is a colorist. I don't care what nobody says. This woman is a colorist. Nothing about if you're actually pretty. To her, what makes her pretty is her features. She suffers from texturism, colorism, and I guess eye colorism.
hate on people who are pretty to at least take into consideration that we getting it out here. Like, we already getting it. We don't need it from you.
Who is we? You are not part of the pretty brigade. Not now, at least. She's 50 years old. So I'd like to see what she looked like in her 20s, maybe. But ma'am, you look your age. You're aging. You're aging, and you look like you were on Ozempic. Like, if she were talking about back in the day, I would get it, you know. But right now, she looks like a middle-aged, just a middle-aged, aging woman. And and it's not. Listen, we're gonna look at the comments. It's not just me saying this
As well. Like, for real, like, give us a break. I mean, be mad at moms and dad. Huh? We didn't do it.
Be mad at moms and dad. Like, this is so colorist coded.
We didn't ask to be put here to look like this. Okay. Whatever we was mixed up with, it's here, and we didn't have anything to do with it.
She's literally acting like she's Beyonce. Like, I don't think even Beyonce would think like this. And to me, Beyonce isn't even the most beautiful woman in the world, but I'm just saying, someone who has similar features to this woman, I can think of as Beyonce. I don't think Beyonce even is this much full of herself.
So I was in a public spot a few weeks ago, and there was a gentleman who was talking to me more than he was talking to the other ladies in the room. And ever since then, those ladies have been treating me like shit.
Okay, so do you see the smile on her face? Ever since then, they've been treating me like shit, and she loves that. So we weren't there. Were you like intentionally commanding attention from said man? And who is this man? Was he such a high roller that attention from him would make people upset? Or were you being loud and boisterous? You know, what made him gravitate towards you? It can't be unless I don't know what part of the country she lives in. It can't be just your features and texturism and all that. So were the other women not as attractive as you are? Because beauty is subjective. You may be the most attractive out of your group, 4 or 5 people, maybe. Out of that, you may be the top, but you could be the bottom in another group. How did the other ladies look? Right? I mean, there's so much that, ma'am, that doesn't mean that that's why they're not talking to you or treating you like shit. Again, some women, when they're in a group setting and they're all trying to get an attention of a man, they will like be extra loud, extra showy, you know? So the man has no choice but to pay attention to you because you are out there.
And it wasn't my fault. He was just talking to me. I mean, probably because I was confident enough to speak back to him. I don't know. But they was hating.
Confident enough to speak back to him. See, was this a millionaire? Was this a zaddy? Like, what's going on? Confident enough to speak back. I need to see this guy. Maybe they just didn't care. Maybe they just didn't care to talk to him. I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine being upset with a friend because she commanded the attention of a guy. If that happened to me, I would think, okay, that she is his preference. I wouldn't be upset. There's more to it. There's more to it.
And they've been treating me like shit ever since. So y'all be kind. Be kind to us pretty girls. We out here scraggling.
Girl, bye. You not struggling. All right, let's read the comments. Let's go and read exactly. This is what comes to mind. One of those hairless cats. Literal, like, girl, no. She looks like she just came off of Ozempic. You can see the structures of her face. Not saying that she's hideous, but lady, that we're not doing this. This is how you get your feelings hurt on the internet. You are in your head so much, right? You lack so much self-awareness that you will get on Beyonce's internet and just make a fool of yourself. We can't get mad at the comments. She put herself out there. Light skin and light eyes does not equate to pretty. Exactly. Do you know what they used to call someone who's light skinned and ugly? Yellow waisted. I used to say that all the time. I read it from a book. When I was younger, I don't know if it was it The Bluest Eyes or something like that? Yellow waisted. That speaks to the colorism of our community, the Black community. Because yes, a lot of times light eyes, fair skin does mean you're automatically pretty. Not so. I've told you guys over and over and over again on this podcast, I am a darker skinned woman. I am more Kendra Moore's complexion. Growing up, I was Kendra Moore. Well, still now, I am Kendra Moore's complexion and similar hair type to Kendra Moore. Kenya Moore. I said Kendra Moore. To Kenya Moore on Housewives of Atlanta, right? I've always had long, flowy hair. So growing up, I did not face too much colorism. I was always told, oh, you got long hair. You don't like that. Was a lot of emphasis was placed on my hair and my hair length. And yeah, people used to say I'm cute, I'm pretty. I got that. I never, was called ugly ever. And a lot of dark-skinned girls, yes, we can be called ugly simply due to our complexion. But I can't remember ever being called ugly ever. Right? My sister looks similar to this woman. Like my sister does not have light eyes or light hair, but she's light skinned, kind of like this woman. It's sad to say, but a lot of people said I look better than my sister. I'm much darker than her. A lot of people say that. And me and my sister, we used to go tit for tat and argue a lot. I used to always call her yellow waisted, which terrible. But not everyone who's light skinned is pretty. I have hella cousins who are light skinned. To me, I look better than them. Or my other darker skinned cousins look better than them. You know? So it's a vestige of slavery. It's a vestige of the whole notion of house nigga versus outside nigga. You know, the lighter skinned mixed ones were kept inside and they were treated better because it was masses children. It goes on till today, that whole idea. And now I don't think people are standing for it anymore. Woman, lady, you are not that girl. I'm sorry. Maybe, see, like this comment says, yes, maybe in 1995, I'd like to see pictures. But looking the way you do now with your features, no, it's not. You're not it. Kenya Moore looks 15,000 times better than you. And she's probably your age or older. Come on, let's compare. Kelly Rowland. Sanaa Lathan is darker than this woman. Much. I'm sorry. Come on, let's call a thing a thing. You know who's always been gorgeous to me? Stacey Dash. Now that is a gorgeous woman. Not this lady right here. Even Stacey Dash and all her foolery right now. She's still gorgeous. Let's not do this. What about the dark-skinned woman from A Bronx Tale? She eats this lady for days. She's killing them. I forgot her name, but she's from A Bronx Tale. Let's not do this. It's giving YZMA. I don't know. I don't know what that means, you guys. YZMA. I don't know what that means, but I came here to say the exact. Okay, I don't know. Light skin and pretty is not the same, and dark skinned women don't age like exact. Listen, this woman, she's not aging well. I'm not saying there are light skinned women that age well, but this here lady is not. Look at the Phaedra me like confused. T.I.'s son is light skinned too. Oh no, you know who they're calling? T.I.'s son is not Domani, the other one who be crashing out. A lot of people say he's not a good looking kid. Let's not put the children in this. I think you are talking about colorism, not pretty privilege. Pretty privilege is when someone is treated better because they're conventionally attractive. Thank you. Thank you. You see it all the time. It's not due to complexion. If you have an agreeable face, right? A symmetrical face, light or dark skin, and you're well put together, you will be treated. And you're slender. I gained a whole bunch of weight. I see the difference. I see the difference in the way I'm treated. That's why I'm not dating now. I don't care. But I know, listen, the thing with me is I know once this weight goes, I'm on it. I will be that girl. I've lost weight and listen, when I need to turn on the charm and flash my smile, because I've been told I have a nice smile, oh, I'm getting it. I'm going to get what I want. It's not due to colorism, ma'am. Like I said, we don't know what was going on that day. You could have been talking that dude's ear off. You could have been in his face trying to prove a point to your so-called friends. There are women like that. They're catty with their friends. Are we being gaslit? Exactly. I thought this had to be she has to be rage. Like this is probably a rage post. Look at this meme. Where do you see that at? My mama is 62 with pretty privilege. All right, let's see your mama. Oh, she's 62? She can't be 62 in this video. See, yes, I would say this is pretty privilege. This looks like an old picture. If she's 62 looking like this, yes, and aging well. Let me see the comments because that looks old. She's bad. She's actually pretty bad too. I don't know what this lady talking about. Bad from head to toe. Pretty privilege 1,000. Tell your mom I said hello. Post a recent picture. That's what I was saying. That picture looks old. Listen, I'll post one of my old pictures. Shit. No, post a current picture. Yeah, look at these memes listen, ever since TikTok allowed for people to post pictures, I am dying. As in today, my thoughts exactly. Look, they're gonna throw a brick at a cinder block. Oh, is that Gollum? Yeah, see, this is why people need to. She does look like this. This is oh, see, Gollum is lighter. Is that Gollum? I think that is Gollum is lighter skinned with colored eyes. Y'all are brutal. You can't post shit like this and not expect backlash. Is this a prank? Yeah. See, my feelings would have been. She probably thought she was the bee's knees. Ma'am, these comments are going to tear you up. Remove this immediately. Silly me thinking there was an age limit to rage baiting. Exactly. There's no way she believes this. You mean when you were in high school? If even that. If even that. See, so okay, look at this comment. Yeah, this video is every bit of high school behavior. Sounds like she hasn't gotten over her looks and been stuck on herself since high school. Past time to let it go. Listen, ma'am, you're aging. That's exactly what I said. We are aging. We are not the girls of yesteryear. I am not the same Ginger from 2000 to 2009. I am not that girl anymore. After having kids, these kids done tore me up, 3 C-sections. Listen, I'm not that girl. And I gain weight sometimes and I just don't care. But now I got a trip coming up, so I'm trying to lose this weight. But anyways, yeah, listen, absolutely not. You're aging. Embrace your age with grace. Leave all this talk to the young ones. I've come to grips with that. Coming into my 40s, listen, this time, let the young ones shine in their 20s and late 20s, early 30s. Let them have it all. Why are we still acting like this? This is high school behavior. I didn't even have this mentality in high school at all. I was never a girl who was trying to command attention or cared about what men thought or trying to compete. Absolutely not. That's why this really grinds my gears. Man, we are the same age. We are too old for this mess. There are bigger fish to fry. Exactly, Marvelous. Bigger fish to fry. Like, do I have enough in my 401k? For me right now, I'm trying to pay my car off. How much can I add to my monthly car payment to finish paying it off in 3 months? I gotta schedule my son for his PSATs. What else can I do to increase my net worth? I'd like to go back to school. What should I major in for a second master? Like, what are you kidding me, ma'am? You sitting here, we got real life issues going on. What's the property tax going to be next year? What's the mill rate going to be? You sitting here talking about pretty privilege at your big Gollum looking age? No, this is what really pisses me off. We got real life shit to deal with. Beauty is subjective. I'm going to leave it at that. It is a gem from Harlem. It is. Look at the yeah, confusion. And we're not saying you're hideous, but your looks ain't hitting like that, mama. Not at all. Here's another comment. You are an attractive lady. However, I think this needs to be said. Having light skin, light eyes, and straight wavy hair doesn't make you pretty. A person's features is what makes them pretty. And that comes in all skin, eyes, color. Exactly. Because like I said, I got some cousins with on my dad's side. Their features, because my father's side, they got that African nose. It runs in that on that side of the family. They got that bulbous nose. But my father's side, they're descendants of Free French. They're descendants of Free French with major African features. I can't tell you how many of my cousins on that side are light skinned with a bulbous nose, like my sister with a bulbous nose. And that feature to a lot of people may not be agreeable. I'm not saying they're hideous, they're not hideous people, but a lot of times that bulbous nose, people don't gravitate towards it. It's all about features. My mom's side, they have more aquiline features. They have more straighter noses. That's what my nose blew up when I was pregnant. Boy, hey, my nose was bulbous in my pregnancy. Then it slimmed back down to more my, I guess I have the genetics. It slimmed down to more to more how my nose was before. I got like a button nose. But my daughter, low key, a little bit inherited the bulbous nose. My daughter's gorgeous, but she has a touch of it. I was looking at her nose, and that's why Haitians, I don't know if other cultures do this, but when the baby's born, because we have African genetics, Haitians will pinch the nose. And it's sad, but it's true. For me, I'm Haitian. I don't know about other cultures. They pinch the nose of the baby to kind of mold the nose. It's sad, but it's featurism. We suffer from texturism, featurism, and colorism as a race. I ran to the comments after the first 15 seconds, and the comments were exactly what I was expecting. Oh no. ET, not E. Yes, I'm sorry. She does. She looks like that. She got the Zempic face. She could have, I'm going to go to her page. She could have recently lost weight or something, or that's literally how she looks. Oh my God. Yep. Yeah, lady, listen. I hope that you know how you look, and this was just, this was just some kind of trolling post. I really hope so. Let's peruse Tameka's Journeys page. Let's see. Oh, okay. So she looks heavier here. So she must have just lost some weight, because here she looks. See, here we guys go. Here we go. Weight loss journey. So she lost weight. But ma'am, you were talking about this happened a few weeks.
Losing weight is simple yet hard at the same time. Don't let anybody else give you the A
Oh, she
square
got a
plus
lot
B
of loose
square equals C
skin.
square.
She has a lot of loose skin. So yeah, she just lost weight. But okay, look at this lady. Look at her now. This is a few months ago. And she said that this incident happened a few weeks ago when she was out with her friends. Let's look. Let's watch it.
With no song.
Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Give me one time.
Oh God, ma'am, no.
You know what? I couldn't
This is 3 hours
agree any
ago.
more than I do. This comment is 100% true. If you're going to be on social media, if you're going to put yourself out there, you got to be willing to be judged. Like, people are going to judge you, and it's not always going to be something that they agree with you on, right? It's not always going to be something. There's going to be differences of opinions. People have opinions. They're like assholes, right? We all got one. You got to be ready for someone to think differently than you do. So I completely agree with that. I did want to let you know that I've been trying to move on from that post. I did not think it would get like that much attraction or whatever, but like, it's people are YouTubing it and all kind of stuff. Like, it's crazy. Apparently I struck a nerve, which I don't understand, because I was just talking about my own personal experiences and asking people to be nice to me because of the way I get treated.
So she wasn't trolling. She was being dead ass. And you need a wake up call. You need a wake up call. She's not talking from an incident from 20 years ago, which I would be able to understand. She's talking about a few weeks ago. Ma'am, you need to be self aware. You are not that girl. And I'm happy she knows that because she posts herself online, that she will get this work. Because let's be honest, there's nothing in your looks. There's nothing in your looks that would have the masses say, yes, I could see that. I could see that happening. Pretty privilege. No, no. All we see is a light skin, light eyes, curly hair. That's an aging and grays and saggy skin. No, this was not. No, this post. Yes, it's a conversation to be had. Yes, the message. Yes, but not from the right person. It should not have come from you.
From, as you can see in the video. So yeah, um, I had a family member who called me and says, like, as soon as I answer the phone, like FaceTime, she's like, "What's wrong with your hair? Have your husband seen you like that?" My husband sees me every day, and I'm at home. Like when my hair is dry, it's like, so it's not done yet. Like I just woke up. I got on my nightgown. What are you talking about? So I immediately told her, because she's young, I immediately gave her a lesson and said, "You're judging me right now. And you've talked to me about not wanting to be judged. So I'm just letting you know you're doing it to me." So, and she was like, immediately, she was like, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry." Like, people don't realize what they're doing. And I thought, well, since the algorithm is hot right now and people are chit chatting, maybe I can get something positive out there.
All right, whatever.
It's your boy.
Yeah, no.
Unless you, well, what a perfect time for me to reintroduce myself. My name is Tameka. I started TikTok a few. I think we should just call a spade a spade. People are coming for me because they are haters.
So see again, lack of self awareness. So we're all haters, right? Okay, listen, you like it, I love it. Believe what you want, but people were giving you a wake up call, and you're rejecting it and calling people haters because you are a colorist.
It just is what it is. I mean,
Oh, that's what I said. Ozempic. So it sounds like she lost a gang of weight and feeling herself. Sounds like she lost a gang because yes, when you lose a lot of weight, you get a self-esteem boost.
I get the whole colorism aspect. I get colorism too. I'm biracial. So I'm never white enough, never black enough. I always get that. Okay. That's we so over that shit. But I am also pretty. I am a conventionally pretty woman. I don't care what nobody says. I know what I see when I look in the mirror, and I know what type of privileges I've received and still receive to this day. If I go to a bar right now,
So, yes, listen, that's colorism. That's not pretty privilege. If you, as a mixed race person, and you're raised by your black side, I don't know what side you were raised on. She has an accent, so she sounds like she leans more towards her black side. I don't know. But if, and it's sad, but it's true, if you are around a whole bunch of pestiferous darkies, they will favor you. Yes, you will be treated better. You will stand out. But it has nothing to do with being pretty. It's colorism. It literally is colorism.
there's an 80% chance that some man is going to come up and try to pay for my lunch. Is it because of the color of my skin? I don't think so.
Yes, it is, ma'am. Yes, especially in a black establishment. Yes, it is, ma'am.
You do the math. I mean, it's not that hard. It's not rocket science, okay? I wasn't being conceited. I was being serious. I was saying that a lot of people think that because you're conventionally pretty, that your life is just all peaches and rainbows. It's not. We get hated on just as much, if not more, for being pretty. And as you can see in the comments, people are coming for me. And it's not because of my color, it's because I'm pretty. Y'all have a good day. Be blessed. I gotta go.
All right. Anyways, the moral of the story is the general consensus in about her post is that she literally looks like Richard Simmons. This lady looks like Richard Simmons. I'm not trying to be mean, but if you are calling people haters when we're trying to tell you, ma'am, no, we're not saying she's ugly. Never that. We're saying that the conceitedness is unwarranted in this situation. Look at this picture here. Come on. Look at this. Look at this. No, she's stuck. It's colorism. And you are a yellow waisted. Sorry to say it. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. It's the truth. You are not conventionally attractive. Any attention exactly. She's confident as hell. Good for her. She should be. Any attraction it's featurism and texturism. That's it. That is it. Let me know what you guys think. Are people being too harsh? Am I being too harsh? Listen, people will be nice, but once you start, going down this, haters and no, then people are really going to flame you. Let me know what y'all think.